to this point, PALS has never been online, and I don't think I've ever been to or even seen a conference go online like this. So in 3 days, you all are about to make some history.
I think a thing that we are, I don't want to say perpetrators of, but a lot of the times I'll catch myself saying, hey guys, or you guys, rather than being inclusive. And so what's important about changing our vocabulary is that you don't know who you might be unintentionally excluding from the conversation.
You know I don't have any pets.
I just wanted to call you out because you called me out earlier.
I had some peaches.
In reality, our value doesn't decrease at all because of the things that happen to us. Our value decreases because of the thoughts we think. Because we become a director, or a narrator of our lives.
Who are the company's main competitors? Where does the company fit within the market? And something that I really like to keep in mind is, what are my skills that could potentially solve for an obstacle that a company is
Welcome to PALS, where we debate about ketchup.
Presenting to the big groups and getting nervous, guess what? It happens to me too. So you're not alone, but it really takes knowing when you are uncomfortable in those moments and how can you bring yourself to be with the people in front of you.
Look at you with the crowd. Take a picture.
Because one of the things that we realize about boundaries is that many people do not think of boundaries until a boundary has been crossed.
I had a community that cared for me. I had a network that was so strong, a group of people that cared about me so much that before I was even technically a real freshman at the school, I had an internship.
Third place. And
wow, you get
second place, Alex. And first place, none other than
when we're presented with new information and saying, okay, I had maybe a different opinion about something, but this new information is causing me to expand and be more open-minded. One thing I can say is just have patience with your elders and know that just like how we've been socialized into believing oppressive thoughts, they have been socialized and internalized those things too.
Right, so at FIU, we have a priority deadline of January 15th, right? So if you made it into there, there's more chances of you getting more funding.
What is the best decision for me to make in this moment? Here's what's placed in front of me. Here are my options. Here are the potential outcomes to each of those options. Here's what I think is the most fitting decision.
First off, take a breath, right? Just like take a moment and pause and be like, okay, let me process what's being said. Is this something that's about me, legit, or is this something that the other person is going through? Is it my problem or is it theirs?
Yes, because a lot of times these loans are so easily accessible that students just choose to take it and not really think of the long-term consequences of those actions.
Since I started with NVEEE, I feel like I have become a more confident person and have not been afraid to express my opinions as much. And I feel like I've learned how to really be a good person in my community.
When I think of NVEEE, the first word that comes to my mind is friendship. From my first experience with NVEEE as a delegate in their annual leadership summit, I knew that I'd found something special. Not only does this organization stand for real and important issues, it is also full of some of the kindest and most generous people that I've ever come into contact with.
I attended PALS online and had such an amazing experience. From career to college to mental health workshops to even breakout rooms and scholarship opportunities, PALS Online was packed with several fun and informational activities. I also got to meet a lot of new people and made a lot of new friends. Not to mention the PSA project that every group had to present in the end. I learned so much from them. Of course, we hoped that we could have attended in person and seen everyone in person, but due to COVID-19, we obviously couldn't make that happen. But I feel like everyone had made the most of it and enjoyed their time, and I know I did. We hope to see you next time.